Hi everyone, welcome back to my second episode of my media training series. We're talking about ways to get the media's attention, especially if you're trying to get a story out. How do you get them to pay attention and air your story? So I got the experts with me today. We have Tyra Bell Holland and Nick Vardarkis. They're with Ava Rose Agency. So you guys are PR pros. You know this all too well. And I always tell people, when I'm coaching clients, and say, if you want the media to pay attention, you gotta find what the reporter is looking for, right? So think like a reporter.
So I think it's important to find things that are relevant and maybe things that are going on currently. We also want to provide all of the assets they may need to make their job easier. So it's a compelling story. They have everything that they need. There's no reason not to choose us.
Reporters want stories that are timely, that are current, that appeals to a wide audience.
Well, when writing a press release, I really like to convey the visual elements that we're bringing to the segment. I think that the reporter really likes when you kind of lay it out for them. You let them know what kind of props you're bringing in, what exactly you're going to be doing on air. Is it a live demo? So I think those visual elements, really communicating those is really important when you're securing a segment.
And the other thing is, I think, making it personal, building that relationship with the media. And you guys do that well because you have all these sources at all these different stations, and there's a reason that you guys keep that connection, right, Tyra?
Definitely. I think that's really important.
Yeah.
Finding out what's important to that particular reporter, or whether it be something that's personal to them, is always really great.
Also, I think deadlines are really important because a lot of times we'll get, a request from a journalist or a reporter, and you want to make sure that you're the first person to submit, because a lot of the times those opportunities will be gone like that. So I think timeliness is really, really important when securing new segments.
A lot of reporters, just including myself when I was doing this, I was completely turned off when it sounds like an ad. And yes, we're all trying to sell something, but tell it in a way that's a good storytelling.
It's not a paid spot, so it technically can't be an ad.
Yeah.
So it does need to be informative. It does need to be newsworthy.
I think getting the details right too, because I can't tell you how many times people write to me and spell my name wrong, or have the wrong title, or have the wrong station. I just never want to answer an email from that person again.
Yeah.
I'm very diligent in making sure that when we do send a pitch or a press release, we are making it not just a blanket to everybody. We are personalizing it. We are spelling the names correctly. I think it's very important to be authentic and to make it personal.
Awesome. Well, Nick, Tyra, you guys are pros at this. They've been doing this a long time. So I hope you got some great ideas and great tips from this media training series and this particular episode. So we'll be back with more next week. And thank you so much for joining me
Petrania.
today.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys next time.